5 must-read Bitcoin books for 2022. Bitcoin is so important to understand. It's really important when you look at the future of money. And if you look into the history of money, if you look into quantitative easing, if you look into inflation, I believe it leads you to Bitcoin. Now, this took me at least 5 years to fully understand. And it's because it's difficult. It's a difficult topic. It's difficult to get your head around. But if you read 1 or 2 of these books that I'm going to be nudging you towards today, you will understand Bitcoin if you read these books. So check out the video description for the links for these 5 books. Now, what I'm going to be doing in today's video, I'm going to be looking at a recent blog post. To get access to my blog posts, go to duffmoneylimited.co.uk. I'm going to be looking at this blog post where I review these 5 books. And hopefully, by going over my reviews of these books, I can nudge you towards these books. And hopefully, once you read 1 or 2 of these books, you will fully understand how important Bitcoin is. Right, let's get to it. So just type in duffmoneylimited.co.uk and you'll have access to all my blogs. All my blogs on property, stocks and shares and crypto. So as you can see, it's all about personal finance and investing. Scroll down to my latest posts. Crypto latest, laser focused on stock market, crypto adoption in 2022. And we'll get to the reviews of the 5 Bitcoin books. 5 must-read Bitcoin books for 2022. So there's my little introduction. So the first Bitcoin book I'm reviewing is Bitcoin, Hard Money You Can't Fuck With. Some Bitcoin books are quite boring, to be honest. This book is the opposite and is a very easy read. It gives you some of the author's background and how he fell down the Bitcoin rabbit hole. He's very convinced on Bitcoin's importance in global economics, and I feel he will convince you the same. It's not just Bitcoin he talks about though. He also talks about the history of money, modern money, and the future of money. If you understand the history of money and are financially literate, you will understand why the world needs Bitcoin. This book will improve your financial literacy and will help you to understand Bitcoin. At the time of reading this book, I'd already fell down the Bitcoin rabbit hole. Reading this book only compounded my belief in Bitcoin's importance in the future of money. It might just be the next global reserve currency. This book is the book I wish I'd read in 2015 when I was first told about Bitcoin. It took me 6 years to understand Bitcoin, and this was down to improved financial literacy and my understanding of inflation. This book would have accelerated my understanding and is a perfect book for beginners looking to understand Bitcoin. After this book, you will be convinced that the current financial system is broken. You will understand that fiat currency and even gold can be manipulated and can be fucked with. On the other hand, you will fully understand that Bitcoin is hard money that can't be fucked with. And this is because Bitcoin is decentralized, meaning governments and central banks can't affect it. So that's the first book that I've reviewed in this blog post. The next book is 21 Lessons, Falling Down the Bitcoin Rabbit Hole. Again, I've done another brief review. The next book is The Bitcoin Standard. And the next one, Crypto Dad, The Fight for the Future of Money. And finally, The Price of Tomorrow. So if you're interested, head over to duffmoneylimited.co.uk and you can check out all of these reviews, and hopefully this will nudge you towards Bitcoin and you will fully understand Bitcoin. All I'm trying to do in today's video is nudge you towards reading 1 or 2 of these books. 1 or 2 of these books that you can find in the video description. And if you do read 1 or 2 of these books, you will fully understand Bitcoin. And this is so important. You'll understand the fundamentals, how Bitcoin is hard money, similar to gold. It can't be manipulated by governments or central banks. There's only 21 million Bitcoin ever that's ever going to be produced. So it's limited, it's scarce. This is one of the many benefits of Bitcoin. And if you read these books, you will fully understand this. Now, one of my issues with Bitcoin over the years, I've always felt that I'm too late. I've missed the boat. When it was at $20,000, then it shot up to 40,000, then it shot up last year, 2021, to $69,000. I kept thinking I've missed the boat. So I focused on other cryptos, but this was a mistake. Now, 2022, I've really got my head into Bitcoin and I fully understand. I understand that 0.1 Bitcoin is better than 0 Bitcoin. Even 0.01 Bitcoin is better than 0 Bitcoin. And if you invest X amount a week or X amount a month, and you end up in a few months or a few years with 1 Bitcoin, I honestly believe that this will secure your financial future. So that's got to be worth looking into. Look into it. Do a bit of research. Hopefully you'll get it. You'll understand Bitcoin. Hopefully you'll invest into Bitcoin. Whatever you can afford, every week, every month. Hopefully you'll get a 0.1 Bitcoin or even 1 Bitcoin. If you're lucky enough, you might even get a few Bitcoin. If you were early enough, back in the day, a few years ago, you might have 5 or even 10 Bitcoin. Then you really are going to be financially secure. Now, within the next 10 years, many people believe that the price of Bitcoin is going to fly up to well over $1 million. I'm not sure what the price is going to be, but I believe that certainly it's going to surpass the all-time highs of 2021 of $69,000. I think in the next few years, within 5 years, it'll go over $100,000. So that's at least a 5x from here. So get in now before the institutions and you're an early adopter. This is an excellent buying opportunity. A lot of the news is negative surrounding money, surrounding financial markets, surrounding investing. But if you do the research, you get yourself some financial literacy, you invest in Bitcoin, you're looking after yourself. You're looking after your financial future. Just at least consider it. And again, check out the video description. Have a read of these books and let me know what you think via social media. If you read one of the books and you do fully understand it or you don't, let me know. That's about it for today's video. If you've liked the content, please give me a like. And if you've really liked it, subscribe to the channel and help me get the content out there. Thanks for listening.